Hello everybody, it's me, Yael. I'm doing another Indigo vlog. I'm sorry I haven't done any in a long time. It's just I've been very busy with school and band and friends and all that. And yeah, starting school was stressful, especially when you're an Indigo child at a big school with a lot of kids who are just typical average Americans, but I'll get down to my point. So today I'll tell you the truth about suicide. Now, how many of you have ever felt depressed and suicidal? How many of you ever actually tried to kill yourself? I know what you mean. I felt that way myself, but you can't kill yourself. It's a very selfish thing to do. I mean, I understand if you live in poverty or in a slum or you're being abused, but you gotta prove people wrong. I mean, giving up and dying, that'll just prove them all right. It's a horrible thing to do. And just imagine, this is what got me through all my depression and feeling like killing myself. Just thinking about how others around me would feel. Especially my mother, who I love so very dearly, because she's an Indigo child too. Well, adult now, but yeah, you get it. And we connect well with each other. We cannot survive without each other. And just the anger and sadness she'd feel if I were gone, especially the anger. You cannot let other people get you down. You need to know that you're better than that. You have something in you. You got this roar of inner strength. You just don't know it yet. And sometimes in your darkest hours, I know this is a cliche, that's when you find your strength. But it is true. Because my dad, he's mean. I mean, mean. But, how do I put this in words? But I don't let that get me down anymore. I remember last year I was just upset. I was worried because I go to a rich school and I am not rich. I mean, not rich. I mean, we're doing all right now, but I was worried at how people would see me. But people actually, they do look at what's inside you. They don't care where you come from or what's going on. I mean, granted, some of them would be frightened at some of the other ones' living conditions because we got everything there. And now what about your friends? Back to this point. If you killed yourself, they'd be upset. The whole school would, well, the faculty would act like they care and freak out about it because really, they just worry about getting in trouble for it. Really, they don't care or at least they don't care for real. To care about someone for real, you actually have to know someone. And those who know you and love you, they'll be just disappointed if you kill yourself. It's not good for you. It's not good for people around you. It's not even good for those who are going against you. I mean, if you live, say, for example, you live in a slum in the South Side Chicago or East LA, whatever, and you're really depressed and you are really poor, there's gang violence in your neighborhood, and you're feeling really depressed about that, and you want to kill yourself, and you're also on drugs, don't. I mean, yeah, I get it. You're living in a horrible situation, but there's got to be something you're grateful to have. Maybe there's a friend who you really love. If you really love that friend, reach out to them. It'll help you. Really, it will. Don't be afraid to reach out. I mean, I've never been afraid to reach out to my friends or anything. And even to some people, just some strangers, by telling them I was sad, they were able to say something nice to me. People can surprise you. They can. I mean, as hidden and sheltered as people may be, they can be very wonderful sometimes and amazing. Just let someone into your life a bit, really. And now back to the scenario. Grateful for what you have, and remember, there's always somebody who's going to have it worse than you. This made me really realize that. And
how do you get that
yeah. Hold on a minute. Mom, I'll do it later. I don't need an open window. Sorry, that was my mom.
You need some air.
I'm fine.
Everybody needs air.
It's cold out. And,
yeah, I know, but you only need working a little bit.
Anyway, back to the scenario. You will, if you just focus hard at being yourself and achieving, then you will feel less depressed. You'll be worth something. Just know that you're worth something. Everyone is worth something. Everyone's a star. And you gotta let that star shine bright. You've got to, no matter where you come from. This may be helpful. Very helpful to those living in the projects. Let your star shine bright. You gotta push the other people out of the way spiritually, Not physically, of course, but mentally. You've got to. You got to prove them wrong. I mean, there are people who want to drag you down, but you just got to climb on top of it. You got to climb. It's hard, I know. But you've got to. It's the only way. It's the only way to save yourself and those around you. Well, those were my words of wisdom for today. Bye.